crossover man.
Yes.
What a nice surprise.
So what can you tell us, if anything, about your Warehouse 13 episode?
Well, most of it takes place in a video game. And I'm dressed like a wizard.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, I can't really tell you anything else because it all sort of goes in plot points and stuff. Yeah, it's one of the most insane episodes of television I've ever done. Like if I were just to go like, oh yeah, and then that's when the part that, like I was telling my girlfriend what was happening, and she was like, you have the weirdest job. So, yeah, I think people are really going to like it.
Very cool.
Is it hard to play the same character on both shows?
No, because I mean, I know, I mean, Allison and I we're pretty much, like, she's one of my best friends, and I know everybody else in the cast. I have a lot of the crew on their show. I actually worked with them on a previous show called Wonderful, so it's just sort of, I mean, I've been playing Fargo for 6 years now, so it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's turning on the Fargo. You know? Yeah, so it was actually weird though, because the episode that's coming up, we filmed before we started filming Eureka this year, so it was the first time I'd sort of gone back to Fargo land. It was a bit like, wait a second, not in Global Dynamics anymore. That was actually very succinct. That was kind of like all the other questions that I had, but all put into one.
How did you end up getting the role at the beginning?
Well, that one was kind of handy because the description of the character was Warren King's mousy assistant. That is it. There was nothing else. So it was like, well, who is this guy? So I went in and it was every different type of person you can imagine, different ages, different sizes, different shapes, and everything. And as luck would have it, the director, Peter O'Fallon, I had not actually worked with him, but I'd gone and I had Korean barbecue with him when he was doing an episode of Wonder Falls, and I guess he still remembered that I ate all of his ox tongue. He was like,
That's
ox
probably
tongue.
something hard to forget.
Yeah, I mean, and it was delicious. He was like, I don't like the look of this tongue. I was like, okay, your ox tongue. So anyway, he just had me do the side, or like the audition piece a bunch of different ways because they didn't even really know what they were looking for. So I mean, at points it got to ridiculous where it was like, okay, do it like you're nervous, but you're really relaxed because you're high. Like it was getting into all these like, now let's try it, and then yeah, I was in there for like half an hour, which is really long for a 2-scene audition. And about 3 days later, I got the part. I think it was pretty quick getting into getting the contract, and then that was confusing for me because when we filmed the pilot, I was like, so which one got me the part? Was it the sleepy monotone guy, or was it the like high pitched like? And then they're just like, just do something. I guess it all worked out.
So what's been the most challenging thing you've had to do so far this season on Eureka?
Well, I was lit on fire.
Awesome.
And I had to be very calm about it, which actually it wasn't so bad. Talking to the stunt coordinator, he was like, fire's actually the most dangerous thing about it is that it's so like, oh, really? That's all that was? So that people start thinking like they can just, have giant fires on them. But in the scene, someone's just supposed to come and put me out. What happened was, because we had to time it with the camera and me walking and the reveal of the fire, I didn't get there quite early enough, so the person went, oh, he's not there, put it out, and just left. And then I'm like, I'm still on fire over here. And I was sort of, someone maybe, there's a towel thing. At that point, everyone was like, they're sort of sitting there. There's the guy with the fire extinguisher, and he's like, looking at it.
Egg timer.
And he's just sort of in the other room. I was like, guys, no, really, I'm still on fire. I guess I should have been histrionic about it, but I guess it's kind of like the thing I've always been taught. If like there's a dog and it's really angry, don't get all spazzy. So I think I was thinking that with fire. It's like, if I I stay calm, I won't make it angry. So I'll just stand there.
Fred.
And then eventually someone came with a little blanket and put it out. But, it's on fire.
So now that Fargo has gotten somewhat adept at running global dynamics, now we have this like new wrinkle with Ming Na's character and the government taking a closer eye. Is that
Government always coming in trying to take the stuff.
Is that something you're gonna have to deal with later on in the season?
Yes, they're in Ming Na's stuff. I always forget to mention her that she's like a guest star because she plays such a pivotal role this season. But she would always sort of come in for one episode and then be like, and leave sort of thing. But she's awesome, by the way. She's such a nice lady. Yeah, you're definitely going to be seeing at least the repercussions of what she's done for,
What attracted you to the show? I mean, all the objects that you find, is that...
The which story?
What attracted you to the show?
Oh, to Eureka or the warehouse? Oh, to Eureka? I got an audition for it. No, really. I mean, I got the audition, which was cool, but I loved the script right away. Like, it was one of those ones where I could just sort of flip the page. I think Keen Eddie was on at the time, the Fox show, so I kept on seeing Carter as Mark Valley, which is kind of funny because Colin like gets mistaken for Mark Valley all the time, so similar. But no, I just thought it was